Welcome to Knead Sourdough. Today we are talking you through how to activate your dried sourdough starter flakes. Grab yourself a clean jar and make sure it has enough room for your sourdough starter to grow in size over time. Find your packet of dried sourdough starter flakes and follow the instruction guide. First up, we put in 50 grams of filtered water to the jar. Open your starter flakes packet and pour them into the water. Mix until the flakes are covered in water and leave these to rehydrate for about 3 to 4 hours. Check back in and you'll see that the flakes have all disintegrated and combined with the water. Now we are going to add in some flour to achieve a sourdough starter consistency. Just 35 grams of bread flour to begin with. Give that a good mix and leave this at room temperature for anywhere between 8 and 24 hours. After the wait time, you should be able to start seeing some little bubbles. You can see that this starter has some small bubbles forming, but I'm going to give it one extra feed so that we make sure it's nice and strong before we use it to make a loaf of bread. So we are just going to add in another 30 grams of flour and 30 grams of water. Mix that in well and leave for another 8 to 24 hours. The temperature can really affect your starter, which is why the wait time can vary so much. Warmer environments will take less time, and in colder environments you'll need to wait longer for any action to occur. Now we are going to discard most of this starter and give it its first proper feed. After this feed, you'll see that your starter will really begin to grow and get active so you can make your first loaf. So grab your jar and pour out the mixture until you are left with approximately 1 tablespoon of starter left in your jar. Then we are going to add in 100 grams of filtered water and 100 grams of bread flour. Mix that all in until well combined. Place the lid back on, and I like to secure a rubber band around the jar so you can easily see how much your starter has grown. Wait another 8 to 24 hours, and once it's doubled in size, it's ready for baking. You can double check this by taking a small amount of starter and a glass of water. If the sourdough starter floats to the top of the water, then it's ready for you to begin baking. You'll find our signature sourdough bread recipe and dried sourdough starter flakes at kneadsourdough.com.au.